While most countries are stuck in endless jams, Rwanda just made history. What if the future of transport isn't just Silicon Valley or Dubai, but from Kigali, Rwanda? This week, Rwanda stands the world as the first African nation to approve and test commercial flying cars. Could this be the start of revolution in African skies?
And Rwanda has carried out the public flight of a self-flying electric car taxi in the country, the first of its kind in the African continent.
So ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, keep your minds open, and let's take off on this journey together. Welcome to Aviation Africa 2025, Murakazaneza, Kigali.
Today, for the first time in Africa, a self-flying air taxi will take to the skies.
For decades, the dream of flying cars has belonged to science fiction, from the Jetsons to Back to the Future. We imagine a world where traffic jams end with the push of a button. In reality, cities like Dubai, Singapore, and Paris have tested flying taxis, but none have made it part of daily life. Rwanda, of all places, might just make it happen fast. But why Rwanda? The answer lies in Kigali's unique innovation culture. Rwanda is already a pioneer in medical drones delivery, with seaplanes cutting emergency supply times from hours to minutes. The government has streamlined tech policies, allowing new innovations to bypass bureaucracy seen in Europe or US. In short, Rwanda is willing to bet big and bold on experiments. The EHang EH216-S is no ordinary drone. It is a fully autonomous electric two-seater air taxi. With a maximum speed of 130 km per hour, it can go to a range of 35 km per charge. With a vertical takeoff and landing, no runway needed. Fully AI driven, and also no pilot required. With a safety of 16 propellers for backup, multiple sensors, and emergency landing protocols. In other words, this isn't just a prototype. It is a machine ready for the skies. Globally, flying cars are still stuck in trials.
Today, for the first time in Africa, a self-flying air taxi will take to the skies. We are very happy to be part of this demonstration and look forward to seeing what will come next. For Africa, the vision is very clear: to invest in a strong and more dynamic aviation sector as a necessary building block for economic growth. With a growing middle class and increasing tourism, the demand for air travel will only get stronger. The numbers speak for themselves. In the coming years, passenger traffic on our continent is expected to double.
Dubai has showcased them. In Paris, plans to fly them during the 2024 Olympics. And in Singapore, it has done test flights. But Rwanda could be the first to leap straight into the real world of commercial use. A bold move that might shock wealthier nations into accelerating their own projects. because the skies aren't just wide open yet. With airspace regulations on how do you manage drones, planes, and flying cars in one corridor. And also, with a bet limit of 35 kilometers range, may be fine for Kigali, but not for the entire city travel. Also, the weather risks pose a major challenge, with Rwanda's rainy season posing a bigger and greater challenge to safety flights, which may increase public safety awareness. Also, as any crash could shake the trust even before the industry kicks off. These challenges could make or break Rwanda's gamble for air taxis. But it's good to remember that flying cars aren't just convenience, they could create an entire new industry. Rwanda calls it a low altitude economy. Jobs in maintenance, air traffic software, changing infrastructure, tourism and logistics. The government hopes this technology will spark investment, attract global talent, and brand Kigali as Africa's futuristic hub. But here is the twist. Why did China EHang choose Rwanda instead of testing at home? China faces strict airspace regulations that slow down testing. Rwanda offers open skies, a government eager to cooperate. For EHang, Kigali is the perfect sandbox. And for Rwanda, China's backing adds credibility to its big rib. If Kigali succeeds, Africa's big capital will be watching. Kenya could use the air taxis to bypass Nairobi's legendary traffic jams. Nigeria's Lagos, home to 20 million people, is desperate for transport innovation, and South Africa is already a leader in aviation, could quickly adopt the model. African cities are growing at a record speed, skipping traditional infrastructure and jumping straight to flying cars may no longer be science fiction, but may be a necessity.
As we work to expand regional transportation and digital networks, we must do the same with air transport if we want to increase tourism, trade, and investment within Africa and with the rest of the world.
Some say pride Rwanda is making Africa look futuristic. Africans say worry. Is it safe? Will it be affordable or just a tool for the rich? But one thing is clear, Rwanda has captured global attention. With Rwanda's 2050 vision, including being a high-income nation powered by innovation, flying cars aren't just about transport. They are about branding Rwanda as a leader in African tech. If successful, Kigali could be the Silicon Valley of the skies. From drones delivering medicine to flying taxis soaring above Kigali, Rwanda is rewriting the African story, not as a follower, but as a pioneer. The skies are opening and Rwanda is daring the world to catch up.
The challenges facing our continent are well known, but the enormous potential here is just as obvious. By working together with a welcoming spirit and a sense of urgency for Africa to keep getting better, we can all do our part.
Stay tuned because the future is airborne. Please like, share, subscribe for more deeper dives into stories shaping our tomorrow.